Welcome back to this wonderful channel. Don't touch the dial. Don't touch the dial. Don't touch the dial. Stay put there. It don't share as it be. Matter where they for my table be say Peter Obi of the form of the Labour Party, Kwankwanso of the NMPP, and Atiku Abubakar of PDP, People's Democratic Party. According to the information where they for my table be said, three of them don't form alliance to build one political party we're going to be able to wrest power out of the All Progressive Congress, All Progressive Alliance, All Progressive Congress, I mean to say APC. It don't share, and I am wondering what is this kind of collab going to be where these three different individuals are running for something yet in a different political party, and as it is, they have decided to form alliance in order to be able to tackle the other political party. But my own is there going to be a balance of power because these three people consist of one Igbo and two Hausa people. Let's go back to the full detail of the information as it be. I think, and for me, if they want this thing to work, they should also involve one Yoruba person. And so this thing will carry work out well. Oh, Setela, political partner, your mate. Let's go down to the full detail of the information. 2027, Atiku Obi Kwankwanso will form mega party Otomi as part of the effort to wrest power from the All Progressive Congress APC in 2027. Three leading presidential candidates in the last general election have agreed to form a mega party, a political economics Professor Pat Otomi has disclosed. The presidential candidates are Atiku Abubakar, the People's Democratic Party, Peter Obi, the Labour Party, and Rabiu Kwankwanso of the New Nigeria People's Party. Speaking on Channels Television on Sunday, Otomi bemoaned the perilous and troubling state of the nation. He asserted that Nigeria had never had any real political party since 1999, noting that what the country had done was creating a platform that made it easy for people to grab power for the purpose of state capture. He said, it's a really clean start. You have to start from the premise that Nigeria has not had a political party since 1999. And let's be very honest with ourselves, what we have managed is to create platforms that enable machine politics from which to grab power, usually for the purpose of state capture. If you want to test that, check how much the quality of life of Nigeria has improved since 1999. It's frightening, but the truth is a matter that in 1999, a political class managed to build a certain coalition of accommodation to keep the military out and share the spoils of power in Nigeria, and somehow did not manage to create an alignment with Nigerian people to improve the quality of their lives. This is why you can see Nigeria deteriorating, becoming the poverty capital of the world, becoming the center of widespread violence everywhere. And if you want to take some clear examples, I want anybody who is a political scientist or economics in Nigeria to look at where India was in 1999 and where Nigeria was in times of mood, violence, and politics. The quality of life of people and where they both are today in Nigeria versus India. In 1991, India was technically bankrupt. Foreign reserve could not accommodate more than 3 weeks of trading. What has happened since 1999 is that Indian politics has managed to focus on the rational engagement of a developmental state. If you look at the numbers today, India is now speeding fast, the so-called miracle economics of Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia, Nigeria, on the other hand, has been traveling in the reverse direction. What better explanation can there be than the fact that Nigeria has not managed to organize the structures for political participation that can focus on the Nigerian people and lift their lives? If you look at the 1999 amended constitution, it was as if the constitution was just amended to favor the politicians. they go say, Nyoko you don't come again. But if you have actually taken a good look at that 1999 constitution, you will agree with me that that constitution was, made specifically to favor the politicians, the rich ones who are in power. And they are getting what they want. They are milking the country. Meanwhile, the poor masses are suffering. Nigeria is becoming poorer and poorer and poorer every day. If not just that, the people in Nigeria were created to be strong. You see them hustling for themselves. If not for that, I think by now, people must have been dying of kwashiorkor and the rest of them, because the people will be saying they for government, they no care for the poor masses. The rich are getting richer, while the poor is getting poorer. And the opportunity has not been created for everybody to be a partisan politician, because if you look at the Nigerian political structure, it looks as if what they are practicing there is what is more like a cartel called group, or something like cartel group, where opposition, all those, some of these things we watch in the movie, that's what we see in Nigeria. The prayer is, let God give the country people will be say they out to work for the obodo. And now why if you talk about people like Ohamadike one of Ndibo, some people they get vexed because nobody like person will be say you go to open their nyash for the things span they will be say they do for the obodo. The leaders of today want to be there by themselves, rule the people whether they like it, by fire and by force. Now, as it be, according to IMF ranking, it says that Nigeria ranks among 10 least indebted African countries by IMF. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, has listed African countries with the least debt going into 2024. They found Nigeria among the top countries with the least debt to GDP on the continent. Other countries such as Tanzania, Chad, Cameroon, and Democratic Republic of Congo are among the countries with low debt to GDP. White man, they deceive us so. Our politicians still they deceive us so. Now African man get the gold. Now African man get the oil. Now African man get the rubber. Now African man get the iron ore. Now African man get the limestone. Now African man get the cotton. Now African man get the crude oil. Now African man get the diamond, the onyx, the Californian, and still yet, now the African man still they owe the white man. No be juju be that. That's what that juju. African man get everything. Now you see be the person where they owe IMF. Some of these things, if I look at it, I say, wow, how is this thing happening? Countries like Nigeria, where the Chinese people are digging gold every day. The fight in Sahara, the politicians has made it open that is because of the Californian that is worth $24,000 million. The limestone is there, the rubber is there, the timber is there. Some people are mining it by themselves. People like places like DR Congo, where you have gold, Tanzania, where you have enough mineral, all those things, and these countries are still owing in the IMF. Then the question is, what is what is the advantage of having a crude oil as a nation? What is the advantage of having a gold as a nation? What is the advantage of all the mineral resources? That crude oil can be diversified after it is diluted, break down. You see many things. You see gas coming out from it. You see kerosene coming out from it. You see tina coming out from it. You see fuel, petrol, agro. All these things come out of this crude oil, and yet Nigeria is still owing. Where are we going to? That's the question. And why is Africa very backward? That's the question. I think the people have not decided to open their eyes. Maybe it's because of the black color. It may be because of the black color. And you find out that some Africans, their characters are black because all they think about is me. The people in power, They carry the money. Look at what happened between Beta Edu and the federal government. Very few days in office, money don't loss. They come back, they go still tell us, say money no loss. Oh, Setela, that one na for fella voice. They say money loss. Oh. They come back, they say money no loss. Oh. Now here I go the one down the cutting. Thank you.